Light has a special meaning to all of us. It is the symbol of knowledge and the subject of poets.
Out of the shadow of night rolls the world into light. It is daybreak everywhere.
Light, the subject of philosophers and artists. Light, the object of scientists searching for understanding. What is the nature of light? Sometimes it is the source of illusions. To find out more about light, we must see how it behaves. Sometimes it acts like a stream of particles. Sometimes light seems to behave like ripples on water. We are constructing a unique shape called an ellipse. When light beams converge at one point, we call this the focal point. An ellipse has two focal points. The string loops around them. Every segment of arc around the circumference faces both focal points. As you will see in a few moments, this is what makes the ellipse such an interesting shape. We've prepared a reflecting surface in the shape of an ellipse. Light from one focus will always bounce off the wall of the ellipse and pass through the second focus. Do particles reflect in the same way as light? Let's find out by playing a little billiards. It's easy to sink the ball on an elliptical billiard table. No matter where you hit it, it goes in the hole. How would waves behave in an ellipse? If light behaves like a wave, the ripples should converge at the second focal point. Look at the dot on the right. The ripples do converge. Light is complicated enough to behave like both a particle and a wave. Here we're bending light without mirrors. To learn how this is possible, we'll use a model. Notice that these cars move straight down the hill. Watch what the soft carpet does to the path of the cars. wheels hit the slower medium, the cars are bent off course, just like the refracted light beam. Notice they resume in their original direction when they speed up, leaving the carpet. This is what happens to light. When it moves from air to water, it slows down and bends. From water to air, it speeds up again and bends back. The bending of light as it passes from one medium to another is called refraction. Light can also be refracted by a transparent, solid material. This is how a lens works. And by replacing the flat wedges with a lens, we focus the light. With more bending, the focal point moves closer to the lens. This lens is similar in shape to the lenses in our eyes. The eyes focus images like a camera lens. Light from the boy is refracted through the lens, focusing an image on the ground glass. So we're able to see and take pictures because of refraction. Color is an important characteristic of light. One prism can split light into colors, and a second remixes the colors, reforming white light. So perhaps white light is a mixture of colors. By adding red, green, and blue lights, we get white. The colors that are produced depend on the colors of the light sources. When red, green, and blue lights shine through this stained glass window, they behave like a white light. Notice what happens when we turn off some of the lights. Mixing paint is not the same as mixing light. By mixing red, green, and blue paint, we don't get white. Instead, the color is nearly black. Each pigment takes away some colors. When we combine them, they take away almost all colors. That is why the mixture looks dark. However, almost any color can be produced by mixing paints. But we couldn't see any color without a source of light. The sun, which is our most important source of light, contains all the colors we can see. We depend a great deal on light from the sun. However, since we have so little light at night, even with a full moon, we have to use artificial sources. For thousands of years, we have depended on fires as a source of light. Even as late as 100 years ago, nearly all artificial lights depended on flames. Then Thomas Edison invented an electric source that lights at the flip of a switch. But even here, a lot of energy is wasted in heat. Later, the cool fluorescent light was invented, saving energy previously wasted in heat. Neon lights are also very efficient. But the most unique light source is the laser, invented in 1960. The laser has sparked more interest in the subject of light than anything else in this century. This particular laser uses a special neon tube. Nowhere in nature is there a source like the laser. While ordinary light gives off many colors in an out-of-step manner, laser light is of one color, and all its light waves are in step. Because of these special characteristics, many uses have been found for the laser. Here, light from a powerful laser has been focused down to a point so small that it is used to punch tiny holes in hard steel, easily doing a job that is difficult to do with mechanical drills. Laser light can be sent long distances, even to the moon and back. The round trip takes 3 seconds. Laser light is used to make holograms. Holograms are three-dimensional photographs that can be seen without special glasses. By changing our perspective on a small piece, we can see the whole picture. Using optical instruments, we have been able to extend our sense of sight. Here we see the formation of crystals, greatly enlarged by refracting light through the lenses of a microscope. Light is a remarkable form of energy. Some of the light captured by this telescope left distant suns millions of years before our own solar system was created. But the most important thing about light is that it enables us to see. Can you imagine our world without light?